Let's make some A Little Honey is on Her Way Oreo cakesters so I can share some tips and tricks that work for me when I make these. So we're starting off by very gently inserting our honey stick. I insert that honey stick all the way through, and then I very gently dip it into 90-degree chocolate. The reason I dip it in 90-degree chocolate is because if your chocolate is too hot, it will melt the cream inside the cakester and they will fall apart on you and just make a huge mess inside of your chocolate. Then I'm finishing that off by using my hand massager on the cakester, and I do that to make sure all the excess chocolate drizzles off because I do stand them up to dry on the honey stick as you saw there. Once again, very gently inserting the honey stick into the cakester all the way through, dipping in 90-degree chocolate so I don't melt my cream filling. And then once I take it out, I'm using my hand massager to make sure all of that excess chocolate runs off, because I dry them standing up and I don't want the chocolate running down the stick. And since I am drying them this way, the reason I do that is because I don't like flat bottoms and I don't like flat backs on these. I just feel it takes away from the whole look. And what I do is once they finish drying on that honey stick, I'll just take and put like a drop of chocolate on the parchment and I will stand them directly on that. And that's how I get my cakesters to stand. So once again, we are just carefully inserting the honey stick, very gently dipping, using the hand massager to run the excess chocolate off of them and standing them to dry on the honey stick. So we get nice round bottoms and round backs. And now we are going to just decorate a couple of these really quickly. We are starting off by attaching the honeycomb to the stick. We will use this adorable little daisy. I will add a sunflower there, and then we will add this adorable little bee sugar decor. That's what it looks like. So cute. And we will now do the meandering bee design. I am using some poppy paint and I just use a very small paint brush and I am just painting on the little meandering bee heart design. I love this design. It's so cute. Then we are attaching our little candy bee and we're going to attach some florals to the stick. And I will show you a close-up of one that's already made just so we don't, my florals haven't dried here. So yeah, that's what it looks like when it's done. Absolutely adorable, guys. If you guys haven't dipped Oreo cakesters, I highly recommend you try it. They're delicious and so fun to dip. Let me know what you think in the comments.